Anyone who has spoken to a teen recently knows that teens speak their own language. In What Time Is Noon, author and father Chip Leighton explores some of the most hysterical exchanges he has had with his teenager and what both he and his daughter have learned along the way. Let's go hear his story behind the book. Chip, what is the story behind the title of your book, What Time Is Noon?
Well, the book is it's full of hundreds of funny text messages that teenagers have sent their parents, and that's an example of one. I've probably gotten some version of that from at least 10 parents. Their kid was like, "Hey, when you say noon, like what are you talking about? Is that like 1 o'clock?" And so it's felt like it was a good example of something that's so simple you would never even imagine you'd have to explain it. But if you're a kid and no one explained it, you wouldn't know it. So.
And can you also tell our viewers a little bit about your show? It's called The Leighton Show and how it helps support parents.
Yeah, so it's I'm out on social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and I do just relatable kind of family humor. I do some stuff about marriage, but I'm probably most known for the crazy teenager text messages I send. I started with my own family's funny texts, and then it turned into this community where parents told me, "Oh my gosh, my kid does the same exact thing," and they send me now their text messages, which I feature on my channel and in the book, and so it's been pretty fun.
And so I'm very curious, and I think our viewers will be too, about your journey from corporate marketing to comedy. Can you fill us in on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's been yeah. So I'm just a regular dad and husband. I've worked in the corporate world for like 25 years, and I kind of started this just on the side. And as it sort of took off, I eventually decided to take the plunge and leave my corporate job so I could write this book and do some other things. I left that job last year, and so it's yeah, it's been wild. I'm very fortunate to be able to do this and have so many people, give me good feedback and share things with me. So when I left the corporate job, of course, my daughter started referring to me as the unemployed middle-aged TikToker, which I can't dispute the facts, I guess.
And, you talked about how a lot of parents, you started to realize, wow, we're going through the same things with our teenagers. And I think a big question that a lot of parents watching have is if you have any advice on predicting the teens' unpredictable moods. Because we know I'm a girl, I've been a teenager. Can you help us?
Yeah, I don't. I'm not sure I can predict them. Although I think you can predict it like early in the morning if you try to talk to your teenager when they just get up. I definitely wouldn't do that. But other times of the day can be dicey as well. But I think it's just good to kind of laugh through things, and I think humor is a great part of life. And none of this stuff is too serious. Even my hope here is I'm celebrating teen humor. I'm not trying to make fun of kids or parents or anything like that. It's just meant to be a light, sort of positive moment of the day.
And so parents should use humor as a tool, right, to connect with your teens, is what you're saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the cool things I've heard, so the book's been out a week or so, and I've heard from a lot of parents that are actually like reading it out loud, like with their teens or, to their family, and that the kids are laughing too. So that's awesome because some of this stuff some of the stuff is really funny. You can't make it up. And, even if a teenager laughs, then it's good. So.
And is there any teases you can give us of funny moments from the book?
There's so many great texts. There's, did grandma have kids? I love that one. We're coming up on the holidays. I've always liked the one that's, hey, I tried this new cologne at the store I want for Christmas. The brand is called Tester. So that's a little bit of a misunderstanding there. How does eating cold turkey help you quit smoking? So there's hundreds of those kinds of things. I have like charts and graphs that just kind of spell things out in a funny way. Quizzes. I got a teen language glossary in there. So there's a lot of fun features.
Well, I am so excited to read it, Chip. Guys, go check out this funny book. I'll have everything linked on newschannel20.com. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stick around by subscribing today and don't miss a single video.